Hello everyone, and welcome back to All of Fabric 6. We are of course back on the server. In the last episode, we did quite a bit more in regards to modern industrialization. Specifically, this guy over here. We've now got steam turbines attached to our system, and we have a polarizer, which will allow us to make our magnetic copper nickel wires. And that's all leading towards an electric blast furnace. That's what we're sort of working towards these past few episodes. I'm not quite sure if we'll be able to get there this episode. We may. Or we'll be like just so close. But we'll see what we do. So at the moment, if I search steam... Oh, no, sorry. If I search blast furnace, we have this recipe in there. If I attempt to order it currently, it shows us what we need. We need blast furnace. Surprise, surprise. And we need the actual copper nickel wires. So we don't have this side set up, which is sort of what we were trying to figure out how to do in this episode now. So what I think we do is we pick up these and move them over here, or like maybe like in this corner, just so that we can pick up all these steam pipes from underneath there. We can run cables under there instead. All should work well, is the idea. I may have to switch to turn on the VPN so that the connection works. So I'll tell you what, I'll be right back. All right, we've got our stuff now. So I think I will just place it here. So we'll have the boiler there. We'll have our backup tank on top, sink there, and we'll keep using this pipe because, I mean, it gets the job done, I guess. I do, however, need to wrench it. And does this wrench work? It does. Beautiful. So I think there's little arrows that show what they do. So we obviously want this one to pull. And then this guy can just be that. And so now this guy has steam. Oh, I didn't want to hit it with that. Hopefully it's still fine. And then we put our manual charcoal in there. And, oh, sorry, he has water. He'll make steam. The steam will obviously flow out of here. I'm assuming it's working. Kind of difficult to tell whether it is. Oh, we've got to wait for the temperature to rise. I mean, it should be making steam now. I'm just not sure 100% if it's going out of the pipe. I would assume it is, but you know, we'll find out. So now we'll pick up these pipes. I'm going to go ahead and run these pipes, the tin cables underneath. Well, we may move the stuff over just to keep it like what we had with the steam, where we've got our generation right in the corner with the machines next to it. So we'll go boom, boom. Polarizer there, and steam turbine there. Now, this guy still needs steam. I guess that's the tricky part. So you know what? I take everything I said just back, and we'll place the steam turbine in this corner, because that clearly makes the most sense. So steam turbine will go here, so that it can get steam. And I guess this is a good test to see whether the steam's working. It's empty. That means this guy was filling up, which means this guy will fill up. We should be good. So then, we should still be able to do the pipes underneath. And all should work reasonably well. So he should get powered. He should. he clearly has not. But he should have been filled with power. I'm guessing, yeah, it's because this is there. So what I need to do is right-click that underneath. Right? So I right-click that. I think if you shift right-click, believe it or not, it does it. Yeah, there we go. So I think that should work. I may just need to tell the pipes, hey, by the way, new sheriff in town. There we go. And that worked perfectly. Okay. We're back in business. So now all I need to do is bring one of these cables all the way over there. I'm thinking I just run the dense cable right across somehow. You know, like we can put facades in. That shouldn't be a problem. And we'll just bring those over here. Possibly the smart way to do this would be to go either all the way around or underneath through here. So I think that's what we'll do. I think we can make this work. You know what? At this point, we may as well not even use a facade, and we may just we may just run it all the way over, which is allegedly going to be difficult. So let's go in here. Let's search quartz cable. We can do this. You know, we just got to do a little bit of thinking, which is tough around here. We're going to quartz fiber that direction. Then we're going to grab dense cables, which we've got. We want to place one there, so that'll connect across there. Oh, I'll have to fix that up as well, or else everything's going to break. So this cable here, we don't want connecting either. So we'll pick up you. I'll grab the other quartz fiber, the last remaining one, and we'll slap that. Oh, not there. Can I pick you up? Yes. We'll actually place you underneath you, but I don't know how to tell you to do that. I guess we go underneath. And I still can't even see that. Okay, great. Everything's going wonderfully so far. So we'll chuck you there. So now you're not connected anywhere you shouldn't be. then we can actually just run a normal cable all the way across, right? And if we want to be sure, I can place this, and this is a smart cable carrying no channel. So this should work. Fingers crossed. Oh, and what we can do is we can finally do an exporter here with, coal or charcoal or something. Beautiful. So we'll grab a crafting card. We'll craft an actual exporter if it'll let us, which it should. There's no reason it shouldn't. I believe we've got all the technology. There we go. Export bus. Do we have coal? Yeah, we have coal auto craftable. So this will actually be perfectly fine to do. So we'll open this guy up. We'll switch it from being charcoal to coal, because we just have that already in our system, craftable and whatnot. And we'll add the crafting card. And so that should do its thing. Next thing we'll do is we'll grab another pattern provider. Because obviously we've got some... I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. Obviously we've got some recipes to do. Alright, pattern provider. Beautiful. And so that is for the polarizer. And the recipe specifically is going to be saying, hey, put this cable in, get that cable out. Apparently we don't have patterns, which is surprising to me, but we'll order them. There we go. We got some extra. There we go. And so that should take care of that cable. Do we already have the other wire auto-crafted? We do. Okay, so I think the entire, aside from the blast furnace, is craftable. And I think we can add the blast furnace relatively easily, I should say. Now, to do that, we've got to go under here. This is our smelting box down here. We need blast furnace. So this guy here, the vanilla guy. We'll add... What recipe do we want? We'll probably just use the, this one here. So we'll go into the actual interface. Grab you. Awesome. Grab you and you. We obviously need normal furnace. And then we need smooth stone. And smooth stone is smelted stone. And so we should be able to add that too. Oh, but because it's a smelting recipe, I do need to modify it. We need to be doing 10 at a time, no matter what. I mean, we don't have to, but it helps with our system currently. Like, it's going to wait that long anyway. So for the smelting, which is this guy here, we'll put in you, and the rest will be crafting. While we're there, because the smooth stone does take a while, let's go ahead and order some, just to, get that ball rolling. Actually, you know what? It doesn't take that long, does it? I'm a little bit crazy. So in here, place those in there. I think we're good. I think we can order, especially once these show up, which we can probably watch. When that lights up, we should have the stuff. Which I guess isn't that much of a difference than just waiting. We're still just going to see this show up anyway. But I guess we'll be able to see if the machine still works at least. Yep, there we go. 10 smooth stone. We should now be able to make the blast furnace. Next, everything says it's craftable. I'm going to click craft. And then we can sort of watch this, see what's going to take a while. And we should be good. So there is more. There's always more. What we need to do next is create the recipe for the heat-proof machine casing, which we may already have done. Nope. So we'll need that. We'll go in here, heat-proof machine casing. We've got all the ingredients auto-craftable, so that's good. And we also need copper nickel cables, or coils, sorry. Yeah, which will use cables. And we'll be doing this recipe here. Which I don't think we have yet. No. Okay, beautiful. And then all of those will go in here. Wonderful. So, obviously for the blast furnace, we need the piece. Beyond that, we need 17 heat-proof machine casings. Then you can actually choose. If we want a better recipe, or be able to do better recipes, we'll need this Canthal coil. The recipe we'll be doing is copper nickel, and it will obviously be steel. So we'll be doing carbon dust and iron dust. That's what we're going to be doing, I guess. If we did the Canthal, I'm just trying to see if there's like a better steel recipe or something. But if there's not, we won't bother. No point. So yeah, we'll stick with the copper nickel. So what do we need? 17 heat proof, 16 copper nickel. So heat proof, 17 of you. See if it'll let us. No, we don't have Invar. Okay, so we had all the ingredients but the actual Invar automated. Brilliant. Let's jump through here. So we can actually do that in the alloy smelter, which doesn't seem like a bad idea. Invar ingot. We may as well. I know it won't be the fastest thing in the world. It'll actually be faster to do it the other way around, but it'll work at least, so we'll just do it. Why not? So I'm going to need to hop back up top through the labyrinth that is our base. Alloy smelter is here. I think we have all the recipes underneath, don't we? So I've actually got to pick you up and then try to reach under here. Yep, there we go. And you can go there. Oh yeah, we never ended up using him. Yeah, well, we will now, I guess. Did we hook it up? Yeah, I think we did. Yeah, we did. Okay, beautiful. So, now if I search for my heat frame blocks, it will painstakingly smelt all the stuff that it needs. But it won't. Oh, because now we need nickel. Okay, and that we should be able to do. I'm just going to have to add a recipe to our smelting station. Hold on. Because we do, as you can see, we now have nickel ore. So, before we do that, we're going to have to remake our data card. Listen, there's a few little tedious things we have to do, but we are oh so very close. The best part is that we're probably not even going to use the thing. The thing? What do we have in here? We do have okay, so we've actually got backups of everything already. It's just, I probably want to do one more for this new data card, which we don't even have in there. Okay, hold on. What's happening? I had copper nickel going into the plater, which is this guy here, which I don't think he's meant to. Is that what we've done accidentally? Yeah, we've done that. I'm guessing that's not a thing that you can do. No, we've got to chuck him in a compressor. I swear we've done that like 3 different times. It must have been some different recipe that I also messed up. But I think we needed copper as well, so we'll chuck that guy back there. Compressor is you. Can you take this? Allegedly he can, so we'll do that, I guess. And clearly we're waiting on something, so I'll chuck you in there so that you can finish. This guy doesn't do it? Alright, good to know. Hold on. That's probably where we pulled it out from before. We have this compressor, but he's not hooked up. We do have a compressor over here, and I swear that's what we did, like, just before. We ran over here to hook this guy up. So this is the compressor. What did we do last time, then? Must have been that plate. Yeah, we'll chuck him in there. I have a feeling that there's probably some other copper nickel stuff. Why is there alloy dust? What is happening? You were not meant to be there. What a mess of a situation this has seemingly been. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Listen, it's all gonna be fine. Everybody remain calm. All I need to do is add the recipe over there if I can make it there. There's already a recipe in there. Battery alloy dust. Okay, sure. Of course there is. Anyway, we'll chuck that in there. Whatever. What are we up to? What was happening? We were trying to get the data cards hooked up again. Sorry. It's because I was trying to make the iron plates for it, but they weren't crafting for whatever reason. Because the thing was clogged up. So we should be good now. Can I get my data card, please? Thank you. Alrighty, we've got our data card. We'll hook this guy back up just so that we can make sure that we have enough nickel in our system to do these recipes we're doing. So that should be good. Oh, yeah, I think I added nickel. I think we're good. But I still do need to add the recipes. Now, I do have a choice here. I could pulverize some of the stuff or, grind it or multitude of things. We may... I guess there's no... We're going to have infinite of it. So there's almost no point, but at the same time, I don't know, maybe. So, like, for example, maybe I just add this recipe real quick, because I think we've got him hooked up. And then we'll just add... where is it? This recipe real quick. And then we'll add the smelting recipe. Do we have a pattern lying around? We do. Can I chuck you in there? No, I've got to chuck you there. That's fine. And then we'll search you. And this time around, we want to smelt the dust. And of course, 10 at a time. So we'll do that. Update the recipe. And we're good. Okay, so you, excuse me. There we go. Can receive the raw nickel into nickel dust. I'll have to hook up the guy down there and the mace. Okay, so let's try this again. Heat proof, 17 of these, and it says we can do it. It's only going to use 13 ore to make, the 70 stuff, so, pretty decent deal there. So we'll order that, and everything should start up. This guy should start up relatively early on, because we need the stuff. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we've got enough steam, I'd imagine. Hopefully. Pipes are still full. They were. This guy's probably emptying. Ever so slightly. Beautiful. Nice. So, what's next? We now need the copper nickel, and this stuff is going to be 16 of these. So we go next. It says we can make it all. That's what I like to see. I'm going to click start, and now everything is being made to make our electric blast furnace. So we've obviously got the oils being processed, which is beautiful. They're making rubber. Everything's happening. And yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. Now, in terms of the quarry, I think it's done. You know what I mean? Like, I think we can actually place it down if we want to. Obviously, we wanted the steel blast furnace to be able to make steel stuff better. We may not even need to, right? Because we've got sort of the thing we were aiming for. But it'll be nice to have regardless, okay? I'm telling you. So, steam quarry. We then need the chains. We need casings as well. So, I'm going to search for the chains. We'll grab these. I'll clear my inventory hotbar a little bit. Then we need the casings, which is these and these. And that is, or at least if I've done it correctly, I may be missing some spots. I'm not sure. I might have cancelled something. That should be the entire quarry. No, it says we need 13 machine casings. Let me double check if that's true. Because, you know, maybe I've just done it wrong. It's 16 casings. I don't know where it even got 13 from, but that's fine. I'll get 5 more. Sure. I don't know how long they'll take, but I'll do it. We'll get them. We'll get it happening. We'll start cooking them. So yeah, at the moment we've just got a bit of a waiting game. This guy, of course, you can speed up a little bit with gunpowder. He'll just be twice as fast for a little bit. But I mean, we're waiting for everything else anyway. I don't think you can gunpowder this stuff. Maybe you can. Who knows? But yeah, sweet. I'll be honest, I think my smelting system has broken. I was just watching it there and it did not seem to line up. So I think maybe the server's a little bit laggier today, but we need to add some more delay onto it, is what it looks like. So we've got the system down here. I may just be able to do it from here. Currently, this guy's waiting 10 seconds. Let's maybe bump that back up to 15. Last time it was 17 seconds, which I know it's a long way. It's an extra 7 seconds compared to what we apparently were waiting for before. But I think it's worth it if it just, we don't have issues like this. Because when stuff doesn't happen, it's a big issue. You know what I mean? Like, I have a feeling that all of these recipes here are currently broken. Like, I imagine they dumped stuff on there and it just didn't work. I'm also tempted to... No, I don't really know how to fix that problem. I think it's fine. The problem is it's going to be putting more than like 10 ingots on for certain recipes. You know what I mean? Oh, that could be a bad thing. That could turn it into refined iron. Let's see. I hope it doesn't, but it could. Come on. Come on. Come on. You've got this. Don't do it. Oh, did we get it? I think it may have turned into refined. Because the recipe didn't fix itself. Unless it's going into like this. You know what I mean? Like it's taking the wrong stuff. I have a feeling that that's partly what the issue is. I feel like I know what the issue is. Yeah. So how do I want to fix this? There's a number of ways I could fix it. One way would be increasing the recipes to do a stack at a time instead of 10. Then I think no matter what, you can only put a stack of items on the depot. In which case it'll process the stack. Next stack will come on, no matter what. The other alternative is that I increase the requester to always hold enough so that we never need to order them in a recipe, which isn't the worst idea. It's just it's a bit of a rough idea, I will say. I'm not too sure. I'm honestly not too sure. I reckon we do it. I reckon I'm gonna lower this back down to like 12 or something. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Okay. Hold on. Let's open this up. Oh, I meant to open this, but I guess that's fine anyway. We can jump out at least. So, the plan here is going to be, I'm going to put a stack of items on this. I'm going to pull out the timer on my phone. And we're going to see how long it takes to process the stack. That's it. That seems like it'll be fair. So let's go here. Let's go... We'll do a stack of iron ore. Why not? I think we're waiting for it anyway. So I go stopwatch and begin. Alright, the mission failed because I had this guy still set to like whatever it was. I think this guy was 1 second, which is fine, but this guy I need to bump up to like minutes. Alright, it honestly is about a minute. A little bit less, so, you know, whatever. But it is about a minute. So we can go ahead and scroll this down if I can get a good angle of it. Oh my god, oh my god. Alright, let's stand here. Scroll this guy down to about a minute. That should be enough. We don't need to go any further than that. Because if the next level is 1 minute, and, you know, no one wants to wait a minute. So we'll leave it at a minute. That should be good. Make sure it's fine. Jump up here. Place that there. And then cover this stuff up. Okay. So now, what I need to do is, it's a little bit annoying, but I need to edit every single recipe we have. I'm running in circles. I don't know where to go. We need to edit every single recipe to have a stack of things being processed, which we can do. You know, it's not the end of the world. Now, we don't have to do a stack for all of these, but what it would mean is that you would be waiting the duration that it would take to smelt a stack for like 10 bits. You know what I mean? So you may as well while you're there. But for something like the silicon, where we don't always have that much Certus quartz, I may just leave it as what it is and patiently wait for that stuff. That just seems like the better option. So now, what I may have to do is actually cancel all of these, which is what I'm going to do. Cancel every single bit here. Because I have a feeling we're going to have to reorder a lot of that stuff because a lot of it just didn't get made. The steel was probably being made, but as you can see, there's nothing smelting, but there's meant to be over 100 blocks smelting. So we're going to have to wait for... Oh, why are these like flaming? I don't really know. It's a little concerning, but I think it's fine. You have 63 quartz in you. There we go. That solved that problem. Can we clean up this area as well? This should be a nice room. This was the nicest room we had, and it's a shame to see it fall. All right, there we go. Okay. What are we doing? We're ordering the stuff again. Beautiful. So we're going to go heat-proof machine. We're going to order 17 of them. Order that. And then the copper nickel, 16. The steel, once again, I may leave because, yeah, this guy's still running. He's still got steel being processed, like a stack of it. So we'll let him do his thing. We may even have the electric blast furnace before he's done. Assuming that we don't have to get any more rubber, which it looks like it. We're available in the rubber. We've got everything done. Because the rubber stuff uses the blast furnace. So I think we're actually good. Oh yeah, I haven't checked in on this in a while. Yeah, we're doing pretty good on emeralds. Yeah, okay. That's pretty good. What we will probably do is... Oh, this guy's actually like empty as well. Brilliant. I'm going to swap all those out. Awesome. Oh, you know what I've realized with this? I'm not too sure, actually, to be honest. I feel like what's happening here is that it's not doing what I think it will do. Specifically, it's taking twice as long. And I thought we had that issue before, and I didn't really know why. But it's a lot more obvious now that we're doing a stack at a time. I think when this transitions from dust into ingot, that counts as a new item. And so it's resetting this system here. That's my best guess at the moment. Because it then takes an extra however many seconds to do the actual thing. So, what's the solution there? I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure at all. Yeah, I'm really not too sure. How would we do that? So we would need... It gets the first pulse. That either does something or does nothing. Yeah, we could make it work. I think we could. Yeah. Maybe. Hold on. So, my understanding at the moment is that we need... Here's my guess. A toggle latch. This guy here. Right? So what this will do... And we may be able to just replace this entire pulse repeater with a toggle latch. It's entirely possible. If I place this guy down... When he gets redstone, he toggles on. Right? So, in theory, and once again, we'll see. This sounds like it shouldn't work, but it honestly just could. Oh, you can place gunpowder. So, yeah, currently there's dust. Once that dust becomes ingot, this should toggle on, is what we should see. It's hard to be able to witness both. Here we go. Okay, so it's ingot now, and that didn't toggle on, so there goes that idea. Not sure then. Not a clue. Literally not a clue. I don't know why it wasn't working before then. Because I had it down to like 30 seconds and it still wasn't doing it. Very, very strange. Oh well. There's definitely a better way to do this. I will make that known that I'm sure there's a better way. I just at the moment I can't think of it, whatever it may be. All right. Well, anyway, I've got an ingot to put back in there. I think there's a few extra. I think some of these recipes are probably broken again, but you know we can We can solve that, I'm sure. As long as we're not crushing any ores at the moment, which it doesn't look like we are, I should actually be good to cancel these and order them again. So let's go back in here. Let's search heat proof. Once again, we do need 17 of these. And then we'll search for the coil and we'll order... oh, how many? We already had some, I think. We've got 4. So we only need 12 more. Excellent. Now, I will say some of those maybe in... Like, this guy could be doing something. Oh, yeah, he doesn't even have fuel at the moment. That's a problem. That's a decent problem. See, like right now, the ingots have shown up. We are still waiting. Like, it still just hasn't sent that redstone out. It's still on its way. Insane. Insane. I cannot figure out how to do it. The only other thing I'm thinking is if I replace that with a toggle latch and set this guy to be a smaller amount of seconds, and then maybe it'll do it. Or actually, just leave it the same. Could honestly work. Should we give that a shot? I kind of do. I've got an idea. I'll tell you what, this thing's about to be refined. Let's place that there. I'm going to pick this up. Here we go. You ready? Wait, that didn't work. Hold on. What do I need for this then? Yeah, I need this to be like 1 second. Hello? This is a pulse repeater. Pulse repeater. 1 second. Yeah, so he should have just output a pulse after 1 second. So now that... I couldn't tell you how this guy works. I thought I knew. Like, that should fill up into a pulse, which toggles it on. That should fill up into a pulse, which toggles it off. Okay, I need less. I need half a second. Here we go. Hold on. There we go. So then what does this do? The only other thing I'm thinking of is that there's not enough of a delay after it toggles. That's another possibility. I think that could be the issue as well. And so it doesn't know what to do or something, like it's not turning off in time. Because as you can see, once it's still on, it just stays on. And that's sort of what we were looking at. So yeah, you know what? I think that's the issue. So we'll bring this guy back up to about what we had it as, a minute. Because I trust the initial display we had. Then we'll do the pulse extender. And we'll have this wait like 3 seconds. Maybe. We'll do 2. But previously it was at 1. So we've doubled the time that it waits. And so we'll give this a test. So item shows up. He'll start charging. Beautiful. And we'll put these away for now. Inevitably we'll have to restart those recipes again. But it's fine. It's fine. I just want to see if this works. Because it should now. Everything should work perfectly. Alright, it's ingot. 1 or 2 more seconds should be all that it takes. Or, you know, a few more seconds. That's fine. We can lower it by 5 seconds. We can lower it by 10 seconds. See, I feel like it's still doing that same issue. Like, is this not crazy? What we're seeing right now? Like, what's happening here? I swear it's going to wait an entire minute before it lets out the pulse. This is insane. There's no explanation for this. I mean, I'm sure there is. I'm sure you guys are screaming the explanation, but this doesn't make sense in my eyes. 1 minute. And then it should run for 2 seconds, which should empty it, and then it should turn on again. It's pretty simple setup. The only other thing I can think of is just like to turn the comparator into a subtractor, but I don't even know what that does. See, and then it toggles. And there we go. And now he's... What's happening here? Is this him? He's on. Oh yeah, because he's gotten more stuff, has he? It's very strange. I mean, like, it works. It's just taking twice as long. But I don't think I can... Like, if I lower this to 20 seconds... I guess we'll see what happens if I lower it to 20 seconds. Alright, well that worked. We'll watch and we'll see what happens. I want to lower you back to 1 second. All right, let's cancel all these recipes again and start them again. All right, there's dust here, and we'll see what happens. I've got the timer set to 20 seconds. We'll see if it reliably just toggles at 20 seconds, which it looks like it is. It's getting awfully bright on the left there. Don't you dare. Don't even think about it. Unless somehow the seconds aren't working as seconds, which makes sense on the server to some extent. There we go. So they've smelted. And then... Jeez, we could almost lower it by another 5 seconds. We could almost just have this guy be like 10 seconds. That's insane. I'm happy with that, though. That's a short delay. I'll lower it by 3 seconds. You know, I'll be back. We're just going to be waiting here anyway, regardless of whether I'm on camera or off camera. So I'll be back with hopefully a better tune system and with the stuff. Yeah, something's causing this to have a 15-second delay on top of this 15-second delay. No, sorry, a 25-second delay. Because that took 35 seconds. Not a clue. Not a clue. Not a clue at all. But whatever. How's our stuff? Do we have our stuffs and our things? No. What's going on there? What are we waiting on? You? That's for Invar rings. So that'll be for this piece. Sure. What are you waiting on though? And what are you waiting on? You're just taking your time. You're processing the rods. You're doing nothing. You're processing some more nickel. You are... Oh, you've made your thing. You're just not auto-extracting. Oh, there we go. Right? Oh, but then... Oh, he's not... Yeah, he's not hooked up correctly. Hold on. Because of the way that the cables work and stuff. I think I just need to say that. Oh, I think that worked. Yep, he's empty now. So do we have our stuff? Is this guy doing his thing now? No. No, allegedly he's not. I don't know what he's waiting for. Scheduled is the plates. Okay, so if we look at our compressor, is that what's recipeed here? Copper nickel plates? Yeah, okay, so we're just waiting on this guy. He's the slowpoke at the moment. How's the steel coming along? Yeah, I mean, it's doing it. I could order a steel upgrade. Like, how many plates are we going to be crafting in a second here? I haven't really looked at it yet. A few. Only a few of those. Are we doing Invar in here, really? No, we're not. We're just doing copper nickel. It's still... How can we not do copper nickel anywhere else? That part confuses me a bit. Hold on. Yeah, we can do it in a Tech Reborn one, which would be faster with upgrades, but it's fine, I guess. It kind of isn't, but it's fine. Oh, you can actually apply gunpowder to these. Beautiful, and you can like apply multiple, and it stacks up. Yeah. Oh, beautiful. I didn't even know. So I can probably hit this guy a few times as well. Speed him up too. Why not? What's the point of having a clock here, like a little timer counting down, if it's not using real seconds? You know, it's like, sure, you get a vague understanding of how long it will take, but why not just make it seconds? What's the benefit of having this weird half second, maybe even quarter second timer? Which country was this made in? Which country is running and their standard unit of measurement for time is a quarter second? I don't understand. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's a Steam thing. Maybe Steam people they use these smaller seconds. It's mind-boggling. Well, the copper nickel cable's gone, which means... Oh yeah, we're steel cutting. Beautiful. So I'll chuck the rest of the gunpowder in there most likely. And that'll allow this guy to speed up. Alright, we're about to have everything. So I guess I should take the stuff into my inventory. So we'll search blast furnace. We still don't have the blast furnace. I must have cancelled that and not ordered it again. Alright, how long is that guy going to take? Okay, not long at all. He's just going to craft it. Beautiful. So we now have the furnace. Next we need the heat proof, which is about to be done. I don't think we ordered 10, so I'm surprised to see where the rest of this is going to come from, but sure. Coils, we've got the 16 coils. So we just need more heat proof. All of these machines are now empty. The heat proof recipe is currently crafting more Invar ingots. So that would be happening over in our alloy smelter inside here. And this guy is about as fast as he can go. You know, he's doing it. He's doing what he can. He's making sure stuff happens. He's trying his hardest, okay? It's the best we could hope for. If we wanted Invar a different way, we could get Invar blend, maybe? Is that not a thing that we could do? Invar dust is what we've got here. Is there not an alternative? Invar dust, okay. Yeah, I gotcha. So Invar dust we could get from a mixer with iron dust and nickel dust. That would probably be faster. Probably. Oh, God. Okay. I mean, like, this guy, yeah. No, this is going to take a while. I'll tell you what. In the meantime, should I just make the recipes for the other guy and see how long that would take? What's the best way to test this? If I search iron and I grab out a stack of this and I search nickel and we grab out whatever remains of it. Actually, we've got dust already. How much iron dust do we have? Like none. Okay, hold on. So I'll chuck this in there. I'll order, you know, a stack of, oh, did that not work? A stack of iron dust. That shouldn't take long at all. We will run over to our mixer over here, which is, I mean, you know, he's pretty good. He's a steel mixer. We'll grab out the nickel that we've got, which is probably meaning for somewhere else, but that's fine. And then we'll wait for our iron. And we'll just see what we're looking at in terms of speeds here. Because if it's insanely faster, then we'll just, I don't know, switch our recipes around a bit. So this will be making 3 at a time as well. Okay. Is that what it's doing? That felt weird. That felt like wasn't what it was doing, but gunpowder. And then, sorry, search Invar. I think it is, but possibly, maybe it's using a lot more than it's making. Invar dust in a mixer. Yeah, it's 2 in 1 for 3. It's just not that good. It's honestly like, it's just a rough recipe, I think. Because even this guy, sure, he's, I guess, doing it faster, but I had to put the gunpowder in. You know what I mean? And at least this guy fully smelts the thing all in one. You know what I mean? Okay. The other option we have, and it's a rough one, it is to make a better alloy smelter, which would be the actual alloy smelter, which is this guy here. He uses 2 electric furnaces, a machine frame, battery box, a bunch of stuff. I'll try to do it. We'll see if we can just make it. You know what I mean? I highly doubt it, but I don't know. We'll see what we can do. Electric circuit. See, like, we can do that. We're halfway there. Advanced circuit, we can do that. I should probably grab these. Probably some quests. Yep, there we go. So next up would be the electric furnaces. So that's going to be 2 more circuits. 1 and 2. Beautiful. A lot of this stuff we've just gotten from quest rewards, believe it or not. So we're kind of lucky in that regard. Furnace. Can we just get like 100 furnaces so I never have to do that ever again? Thank you. Very much appreciated. 2 iron furnaces. Once again, make sure that we've gotten that quest. There we go. So then we've got 2 electric furnaces. Once again, just put it in your inventory for that quest reward. So we're getting there. Basic machine frame is going to need a circuit. It's also going to need some refined alloy plates. So I'll go ahead and grab out, I think it's just 7 of these that we need, at least for now. So we'll go ahead and, I think we still have to do just like 1 at a time if we can. So that's what I'll do, I guess. All right, there we go. We've got those. So that's going to be the basic machine frame. There we go. Once again, we'll grab that reward in case it exists. Okay, all that's left is the battery box, which is going to be some red cell batteries, and the other bits, which may be a little trickier. I guess we will find out. Chuck those there. Awesome. See if it'll let us turn them into a battery box now that I'm powering them. Oh, it will. Beautiful. Battery box. There we go. Okay, so all that's left are these advanced alloy plates, which are compressed advanced alloy ingots, which are smelted mixed metal ingots, which are a variation of what we've got here. Now, one of these I'm sure we've got. It's just a matter of which one it is. As you can see, it's pretty much a mixture of like any ingot you've got. Now, I think, yeah, here we go. So we could do Invar, bronze, and tin if we wanted. Invar, brass, and tin. There may be a better recipe, so I'll just quickly have a quick look through.
We could do refined bronze and tin. That's refined brass and tin. I'll do this one. It gives us 2 as well. And so I just need 4 of those. Phew. Okay. So then these need to be smelted. Do we have a good old-fashioned smelter? Can we get a good old-fashioned smeltery? Yeah, I'll order this. And honestly, that shouldn't take too long. We've got these fully upgraded. This should be achievable. We should be able to get a proper industrial smelter this episode. Because we don't have one, right? I don't believe so. Sweet. It's on its way. It'll be there very shortly. You know what I'll say as well? I feel like we've lost the nature sounds. You know what I mean? Like, I haven't altered these for a while, so whatever, the 4% that it was on or whatever, that's what it was before. But I swear we used to hear a lot more of, oh, directional audio. Use HRTF-based directional audio to improve the simulation of 3D sound. Yeah. Let's do that. Okay, let me know if you notice the difference, I guess. But we used to get, like, the bird sounds. I wonder if that got removed from the pack or something. Are we done, by the way? I think we're done. Industrial smelter. There we go. That's pretty easy. We'll slap this guy over here, ready to be hooked up to everything that's going to be hooked up to him. We're going to search blazing, if it will let me search. Blazing, grab one of these, chuck him probably on top. All right, so he's powered. He's got a drying rack in him for some reason. That's fine. We would like pretty much one of each mark upgrade, right? Because we want to increase this guy to be max tier already. So we'll go Mark 4. Beautiful. We'll go Mark 3 as well while we're at it. And then probably Mark 2. And then we also want the overclockers. Sorry, the speed enhancers. And we're going to want probably just 4 of them. That would be my guess. So we'll order all those. They'll happily show up in the mail. In the meantime, I can chuck this guy in here. Wait a second. That's not what we want. We want a furnace, right? That's what we want? Yeah, we want a furnace. Okay, I see. We can probably just order the best furnace. Hold on. We don't want to... The smelter turns it into liquid. We don't want that. That is... It's not what we're after here. Let's go ahead and cancel all of these, if we can. Like so. Now, some of them will still be doing their thing, I think. For example, this guy's still got some stuff. This guy's still making a bunch of plates. I can probably take those out and just reset that real quick. Is this guy done? Yeah, he's done. We can just order the Mark IV furnace. Electric furnace factory Mark IV. Oh, but I think this is a multi-block from memory. These factory blocks. So we'll just get a normal furnace Mark IV. So let's go ahead and order that. But then I guess we still need a Mark I furnace anyway. Okay, I didn't realize that. But anyway, that should be actually achievable. Oh, wait, hold on. What does this use? Hold on. Okay, it uses Mark III. So we need those Mark III upgrades anyway. Don't worry. Never mind. I thought there was like a little bit of a loophole you could do, but not necessarily to save resources, but to save time just crafting it all together. But whatever, it's fine. It's doing, I think, a stack of bronze. I was like, why is it taking so long to do the small upgrade? It's because of our upgrade we did to our smelting. We'll probably move away from this bulk smelting for most ingredients and switch it over to these electric furnaces. That would be my best guess. So we should be able to make this guy now. He's still suggesting that I can't, which is very baffling to me. Why can't I? Hold on. There we go. Okay, electric furnace, Mark 1, beautiful. The Mark upgrades are on their way as well. We'll put that away and that away. This guy's going to go here. Brilliant. He's going to get power. Awesome. I'm going to chuck this in for now. Obviously, we want to put all of these in. Boom, boom. So you, oh, and you. So now he's, I guess, better. And then we also want the speed upgrades. And once again, I'm pretty sure we just want 4 for now. So we'll order those. Hopefully they won't take it nearly as long. Although they probably will. Alright, well regardless, we can't speed this guy up just yet. We've got advanced alloys. And so these just need to be compressed. So I can probably chuck them in here. Like that. Yep. So they'll be in the system. Then we can make our advanced alloy smelter. And because that guy's still running right now, like as we speak. He's still trying to churn through them. So what we should be able to do now, though, is get an alloy smelter. Da-da-da. And I should be able to pick this guy up. Which I know, made a big mess, but this should now be way faster, assuming that it works. Oh, not there. Sorry. Although that may have worked. But there instead, we obviously need to tell it, hey, you are going to be down there and you're going to be an output. Sorry. You're going to be an output. Oh, turn you off. There we go. And then each of these will be an auto input. Auto input. Perfect. So that should work. Then all we need are overclockers, which currently we've got them in there. I thought we had an overclocker recipe, which is what's very confusing, but allegedly we don't. And that seems insane to me, doesn't it? I swear, like, that's a whole thing we did, because we've got that guy upgraded, I guess. Maybe I just made 4. Either way, I can chuck these in here now, and this should be insanely quicker, right? I think it has to finish the one it's doing before the speed comes into play, so we should see it right after this. Because this obviously is not faster at all. But, boom, there we go. That's way faster. Okay, yeah, that is exactly what we'd like to see. Alright, so he's done, which means these guys are done as well. We've got everything we want. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and actually just put these guys back in the grinder, because I think we use him a little bit more. And now we will replace this guy with our guy. Now, the one thing I am concerned about is the modules. You know what I mean? Like the input outputs. What do we need for that? Like if we want to make an electric blast furnace, steel input and steel item output, that's what we need, which is a problem. Unless I get 2 circuits, a steam turbine, and the polar... Yeah, we've already got that stuff, so we can actually do this. Hold on. We need what? I didn't even know what it was. What do we need? Circuits. Analog circuits. Analog circuit. So I'll order 2 of these just to hold in my inventory, because apparently that's all you got to do. And then we'll pick up the other stuff, and we should be able to do all those quests, get the rewards, which are the input outputs, and then we can at least hook this guy up, sort of. We won't be able to do fluids anymore, so I will still need to do the fluid steel stuff, but for the most part, it should be good. Which I should actually look out. Alright, so yeah, we need steel fluid input and steel fluid output. None of... Oh, I guess we've... Yeah, all we need is the tanks. Okay, so it's not that bad. It's, you know, it's achievable. I don't even know what's happening. Everything is so slow at the moment. I think there's just a few machines that are just like chugging. Like what is... Oh, I guess, yeah, we had leftover. Alright, we're actually making the steel plates now. Beautiful. So, I should be able to make 2 of these, which will then go into a fluid input and then a fluid output. I thought I made 2 tanks. There we go. A fluid output. Beautiful. So fluid input, fluid output. And so then we'll get the item input and output from the quest reward once this thing's done, I think. I think that's what we're sort of waiting on, this guy here. So we'll, I guess, speed him up. Let that happen a little bit faster. Yep, then we've got our 2 circuits. So that's now done. And we should be able to see, yep, I need to pick up these 2 now. So I'll pick up you. And then we'll pick up you. And that will be those 2 quests done. Yep. So then I'll just place them right back. Hopefully they still connect. They are not, so I'm going to have to jump down there and add some cabling. That's fine. Oh, a little bit of a mess. Okay, hold on. Hold on. A lot of a mess. Okay, yeah, this is a fine level. I zoom in. I do that. I think I need a crouch to do it, don't I? Oh, how painful. So we'll jump up here. Zoom in. Oh, I guess that's not what we need to do. How do I... Oh, you know what? What if all I need to do is this? Why do I recall like that being a thing that you could do? I feel like someone told me that you could do that. Maybe that was for the for the fluid pipes or something. I think... Hold on. So this guy connects. Why doesn't this guy connect? Do I now need to pick up you and replace you? What's going on here? Please, do the thing. I think I need to do that. And now when I place this... Oh, it finally fell away from me. This is so frustrating. I'm just trying to do the simplest thing. That guy can now connect, and then I think I can re-switch him back around there if I wanted to, and it will stay connected. No, it actually won't. Okay. Well, anyway, that's all I need to do anyway, so that's all good. Deep slate, deep slate. Awesome. So, for the quests, we've done everything. We can claim our item input, item output, and we can rebuild this structure over here. Now, it is going to create a horrific mess. I didn't want to put that thing away, but I want to put away the rest of the steam stuff for the quarry. for obvious reasons, being that we're not using them at the moment. Iron alloy furnace, that guy can go away. Chains can go away. Okay, so now let's build it. So I'm going to pick this guy up. In the middle is going to go the electric blast furnace. Did that break? There we go. You're going to go there. I'm going to then pick up everything else. We'll try to do this a little bit. You know what? Yeah, that's actually fine. We'll place... I don't even know how this works. How big is this structure? Can we get a... Okay. Oh. No, that should be fine. So he goes along the sides now. As opposed to what I'm used to. Oh, but he goes up there. Okay, so he's... So realistically, I think the solution here, hold on, is to actually place this guy down one block. I think if I place him there, then it looks like they line up. Yeah, beautiful. So, fluid input, fluid output. So, fluid output and fluid input. So, input is here. Yep. So, we'll pick that guy up. Come on. And you'll... Well, I guess he doesn't need steam going in anymore, but we'll have that fluid input there, I guess. Fluid input. Fluid input's up there. Yeah, it's our actual recipe, so we'll do that instead. Hold on. Hold on. So your fluid input. So I'll pick you up. Make sure it breaks. A little bit of lag happening, I guess. Fluid input will go there. Fluid output, obviously, at the bottom. So we'll pick him up. And then fluid output, assuming that actually broke. Yep. Fluid output will go there. Okay, so far so good. Everything's coming together. Can I pick this thing up down here? Am I not allowed to? Come on. Yes, beautiful. So then item output is there and item input is on the left. Beautiful. Item input, item output. Okay, so all of the item inputs and stuff are done. The only issue is I don't actually know how this multi-block goes together. We can check the quest and see if it tells us. One layer of heat-proof machine casings, 2 hollow layers of carbonic coil, and 1 other layer of heat-proof machine casings. Okay, so wait. 1 layer? Yeah, so I think I understand. So I think what we do is we have this like so. Then we have hollow this. Then we have another hollow this. And then as you can see up here, we have another one of these. So we didn't actually need as much as we had, would be my guess. Although it hasn't locked together, which is a little bit concerning, to be honest. I'm pretty sure that's how it was telling me to do it. Shape invalid. Yeah, we are doing copper nickel. Do I need to toggle off the shaders? Does it show me something else? Hold on. What's going on here? 1 layer of heat-proof machine casings, 2 hollow layers of cupric coils, and 1 other layer of heat-proof machine casings. The controller must go on the bottom layer, the hatches on the top or bottom. Don't forget to add energy input hatches, or it won't have any energy. Okay, we need an energy input hatch, which are these here. We just need low energy for now. I'm sure we can make that happen. Oh, we need another one of these, which needs rubber, which needs... Oh no, it needs a blast furnace to work. Okay. Do any of these need something that we can afford? No? No, we just... Yeah, okay. Well, I'll rebuild the other thing. It's fine. Okay. Now can we order the energy input? Being this machine. We need antimony ingots, which apparently we just don't have craftable. Awesome. That's a lie, but whatever. Antimony. Let's just smelt a stack. It's the simplest way to do it. Actually, hold on. I happen to know a guy who knows a guy. We could probably do them here. Speed enhancer. Open this guy up. Chuck those in. How fast is it? Not crazy fast, but fast enough. He's got what we want. Let's turn our shaders back on so that the world can look a little bit more happy. I think we only need like 20, but once again, I guess we'll go energy hatch. So we want this one. What do we want? Energy input hatch. EV or LV? What's the difference? EV energy, LV energy. EV energy. LV low voltage, then you've got the medium voltage, and you've got the high voltage. What's E? Extra voltage. I don't know, but it's fine, I guess. So we need 29 antimony, so there we go. We've got that, I guess. Order this guy again. Boom. And I guess we'll see how long that guy takes. Okay, we finally got the thing. However it goes. LV energy input. Took a long time, I would say. There was like a server restart in between and all that. So now, I believe we can craft the thing. As painful as this will be. But we should be able to do it. So I will, I'll begin. On the bright side, because the server did just restart, as you can see, everything drops instantly, which is very, very nice. Oh, that is not where I wanted that. Okay, well, we'll get there. We'll find it. We need to have fluid input there. And then all we need is item input. And, oh, we spoke too soon. And that'll go there. Okay, this should be it. This genuinely, it should be it. The entire piece of this puzzle is all coming together. That will go there. I'm going to have the energy input here, just so that we can have them all in the front, have things look nice. We'll place down our items, one full layer here. Then we're going to have two hollow layers of the copper nickel coil. And then we'll have another hollow layer of that at the top. And so boom, boom. Ta-da! It didn't do it. Okay, why didn't it do it? Is it joking? What's wrong? Shape invalid. But it's not though, right? I mean, if it is, I feel like this isn't on me at this point. Unless I've missed something else. Don't forget to add energy input hatches. The LV energy input will only connect to LV cables. Will only connect to energy cables, which can be useful if you need a ton of energy for EBF. You can't craft them yet, but keep in mind they exist. What have I missed here? Controller must go on the bottom layer. The hatch is on the top or bottom. The controller is this guy. He's on the bottom. We've got the copper nickel coils. Goes all the way around. We've got... Oh, these are fire clay. I placed the wrong blocks. Oh, God. Listen. I'm innocent. I swear. Alright, 1 second. So we want not fire clay. We want this. That makes a lot more sense. Yeah. Okay. Alright, and then we hop up here. Oh, hold on. Boom, like that. And then the rest we can just do by jumping. Like so. And then... Ta-da! What is happening? It's joking, right? I swear we've done it right this time. We used heat-proof machine casings, copper nickel coils. It's hollow at the top. I'll triple check. You know, we'll come out here and we should be able to see all the way down into the bottom layer, which is solid, which makes sense. We've got our steel input hatches, which I believe is what it said here. Right? Maybe it's not meant to be steel hatches. Hatches on top and bottom. But it gave us steel hatches, which makes me think that we're meant to put steel in there. But is it possible that there's different hatches and they were just to throw me off my game? Like, are we meant to put advanced hatches? Advanced machine hull. Advanced fluid. Steel. Let me search input hatch. Let me search item input hatch just to, you know, just to only have the item input hatches. So there's bronze, there's steel, then there's advanced, which uses advanced hulls. There's turbo, which uses turbo, and there's highly. So in advanced, we haven't made this stuff before, so I don't think we need that. The steel input, I don't know. I'm gonna have to look it up. I hate having to look things up, but there may actually be. Is there a modern, or is it? Yeah, is there a industrial book of sorts? There is. Revolutionary Guide. Is that what we want? No, we want the MI guide. This guy here. So he's going to need copper nuggets. There we go. We'll get one of these. Let's consult it. Let's see what's happening. So we are in the electric age, trying to make an electric blast furnace. None of the page... There's no shot that there's no page that has the stuff. Energy input. Blast furnace. Copper nickel coil. So the page of this is just the book. Like, this entire thing here is just what's written in the book. Which, I mean, I guess that makes sense. I don't know. I always thought it was different. LV, copper nickel coils. Hashes on bottom or top. Okay. I mean, like, that doesn't help me at all. Why would they do that? Why wouldn't they show a picture of it? Am I crazy? Wouldn't you show a picture? All right, I'll look it up. You know what? Maybe that is it. Maybe it just doesn't transform the blocks. Because I just looked it up and I saw a thumbnail with this exact thing there. Is this valid? No, the shape's invalid. Well, why? Okay, we'll look. Nice. The first wiki page I looked at doesn't have a picture of it. Brilliant. That's what you like to see. All right, we've got a different wiki. Let's see. Look, all I need is just a picture of the thing. No, nothing else. I think this is just a redirectory to the previous machine that I was already on. Let's check. Yep, awesome. So far, so good. This is ridiculous. What's going on here? Especially, listen, hey, nowadays, guys, I know that the create mod is new to Fabric, but like, we've got the ponder menu, guys. You know, where they can show you exactly what to do. I don't recall. Yeah, there's no ponder for it. Where's the ponder? I require a ponder. Where is my ponder? I'm not happy. What is this? Maybe it doesn't need... Well, can it not do fluids? Is that the problem? The fluid... It must be the fluid thing that I've got. I gave it a fluid thing, but it can't process fluids at all. No, but it can. So that theory instantly goes out the window. Unless these don't count as fluids and they count as gases. You know what I mean? Like, but it interacts with the drain, as you saw, so I would assume that makes it a fluid. Oh, but it's also floating. That makes it look like a gas. Let's search hatch again. Is there a gas hatch or something? Like, what is this? Okay, I'll tell you what. Just to test, I'll pick up the fluid input and output, and we'll replace them just with the these casings. Because that's the only other thing I can think of. Shape's still invalid. All we've got is item input and output, which is what they gave us from the quest. And then obviously power at the bottom. I assume it doesn't need power to begin, like to just form. Maybe though. Okay, look at this. If I hold the wrench, it tells me where to place the blocks. Beautiful. Let's just... So this whole level... Yep. It wants a block there. Did it not... Am I crazy? What's going on here? What is going on? 1 layer of heat-proof machine casings. 2 hollow layers of copper nickel coils. And 1 other layer of... Okay. Sure. Okay. It's my fault. It is. You guys are probably screaming. What I'm just looking for now, because it can't be my fault, right? Because I'm always right. See, that's the issue we have here. I'm always right, but I made a mistake seemingly, but I actually didn't make a mistake. See, what actually happened is, the quest books. It's the quest book's fault. It's not my fault, obviously. Wait, maybe here. Yeah, see, that's the wrong wrench. No, but that's modern industrialization. Industrial revolution. Oh, this wrench does it too. You know what? It's fine. I can't figure out how to way to make it not my fault yet. I'll do that later. I'll figure out later how it's not my fault. But for now, I guess it can be my fault. All right. Boom, 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 boom. Ta-da! First try. Beautiful. Amazing what we can get done here. All right, I think our system's out of power. Which I don't think I even charged him up today, so that was a long time coming. Let's hop in here, grab out some uraninite. We've clearly got something bugging out here because I don't know why these aren't filling up, but it's fine. It's not the end of the world, I guess. Alright, this episode's almost over. The recording's a lot longer than the actual footage has been so far, but what do you have? Anything worth it? Tome of Enchanting refreshes enchanting options by using some XP. That's pretty cool. Alright, we'll make this. That will be the 10 uraninite to keep us running for pretty much another day. I know I could automate this, but I just don't want to. I don't want to. Oh, we're out of redstone. That's the real issue that's happened here. I do have 1 redstone on me. That will at least help out for a little bit. At least to, kickstart the system, make sure everything fills up again. All right, we're back in business. Let's search, first of all, redstone. Let's order a stack of redstone blocks if it will let me. It says it will, so we'll let that begin. And then we also need another blazing gate. Awesome. How many are we going to get here? How many can it do at once before it needs to craft more? We can do 64. Beautiful. That can go in there. Beautiful. Problem solved. Okay, so all I need to do here is slap this guy there. No, he only takes the low voltage cables. I recall that. That's a bit of a problem. I now need to get this cable over there, unless there's like a cheesy way to do it, but it doesn't look like there is. So I just need to run this cable. We can actually do this. Slap you there. Then we're going to break this and run it over there. That looks like it makes sense. In the meantime, we can make things look nice-ish by doing one of those. All right, let's go cable. Let's order 10 of these. We don't need 10, but surely you can make 10. Maybe. What does it need? It needs rubber. We can't make... Can we make rubber still? Fluid input? I don't recall if we can actually make the stuff in there. But I guess we'll find out. You're going to go there, there, and there. So now he shall be powered. It's going to cost us quite a bit of power. He hasn't received that much. Even though... Oh, this guy's not hooked up again. Why is he not hooked up again? How'd that happen? Can we get a... What's going on here? Boom. There we go. Ah, brilliant. We're back in business. This guy's running again. He'll start filling up. And so then this guy's good to go. In terms of being good to go, I don't think we can make the fluid anymore. Because this raw stuff, it says we can do it. Sure, whatever. All right, well, in the meantime, steel is what we need. I don't remember what for, but I'm sure there was something. Let's put the rest of this stuff away so I can sort of grasp my head at what we're doing here. Put you away, put you away. Okay, so let's get this stuff at least in our inventory. And then we can go from there. So quarry and chain. Okay, so let's see if we can do it. The steam quarry needs 6 casings, which we've got, and 16 steel casings. So the pipe casing and the steel casing. We've currently got 8 steel casings. Sorry, I've lost count again. I need 16, so I need another 8 casings that are just steel casings. I need another 8 of you. Allegedly, I click start. Here's what happens. This guy begins. How fast is he? Not too much faster at the moment. Yeah, not too much faster at the moment. But we can speed him up. He's currently got 1 out of 128 things. What's that from? Network transfer, network energy. I'm sure it says it in here, right? So we just got this guy. Giant inlet. Now that you're getting electric, you can start doing blah, blah, blah. Electronic circuit. We got that guy. I'm just trying to see real quick if there's any rewards here that gives us like a speed upgrade. Doesn't really look like it. Okay. So, how do I do this then? I think I need that book again. All right, we've got the book. Electric blast furnace is here. Sure. And so then upgrades. Overclock upgrades is what we want. So I will search overclock upgrades. Currently, we've only got these ones. I have a feeling they're not called overclock upgrades. They're called basic upgrades. Okay, cool. Nice. Love the wordings. Basic upgrades. So we need this guy here. Ugh. Okay, we're probably not going to be doing that for a while then. We can test something. I can search speed upgrade. And we can get one of these and just see if it'll like happen to accept it. It probably won't, but there's a chance. You know, there's a small chance that it does. That it just goes, yeah, sure, I'll take it. We also only need 6 more machine casings. Okay, so I've got this guy. Let's see if this will work. Open him up, and no, he's not too happy about that. All right, well anyway, can we still do this? No, he doesn't accept that anymore. Okay, cool. Sure, whatever. He's fine. He's doing his thing. Why not? All right, how long is he gonna take? Long is the answer. All right, so tin cable reckons it does 256 EU per tick. and it's low voltage. Copper nickel is then medium voltage and then high voltage and stuff. The thing is, at the moment, if we look at this, we're not using that much, so I guess we don't need to even upgrade it until we upgrade the actual machine. However we do that. Yeah, okay. So I guess I just keep waiting. I guess we can start building the thing. Why not? It's painful. Alright, anyway, he's going to go up here. So we're going to have steam quarry. Then we're going to hold a wrench and it will tell us what to do. And it will tell us what we've got. So if I right click this guy, he's not just going to build it for me? No? Okay. We can offhand it though. So we've got casings, we've got this, we've got that. So the pipe casings go along the side up here, it looks like. And the rest of these are just normal casings. So we can go ahead and do this. I know I don't have everything at the moment, but we'll get there. So that'll go there, there, and there. We obviously need a few more for that. These casings will go here. We'll have our chains going 1, 2... Oh, not like that apparently. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So now we just need 4 more bits, which we've got 2 of. Nice. So that can go there, and that can go there. So close, yet so far. It's also physically possible, I don't know if it is yet, but it's also possible that it will run faster when it's full, because it's obviously not full at the moment, but either way, it's about to finish, and then all the efficiency will be lost, most likely. Let's see. Yep, and that all drains. Beautiful. So it gets faster as it gets more efficient as well, I guess. We've got the final 2 bits for this steam quarry. Not even the electric one, the steam quarry. Boom, and boom. Ta-da! Here it is. Nowhere near our steam. I didn't think about that too much. I guess we can move it if we want, but here he is. How does he work? I don't know. I genuinely don't know. We also need to hold all of these just real quick to get the that part of the quest done. There we go. So what's that going to give us? Just a reward. Steel fluid input and steel item inputs for this guy. Here we go. Steel hatches have more capability than bronze hatches, and a multi-block with at least 1 steel hatch will be upgraded to a steel tier. Okay. Awesome. This means that it will go twice as fast if its energy usage wouldn't exceed 4 EU per tick. Okay. A steel boiler will produce twice as much steam as a bronze one. That means up to 16 EU per tick. And a steel water pump will produce twice as much water as its bronze counterpart. So up to 2 buckets per 5 seconds. Okay, so... Oh. So yeah, we'll probably... I don't know. We'll figure out what we do. Part of me wants to just bring the pipe over here that has the steam in it, because that does seem like a fun idea. We need the input hatches and stuff. I hate to do it to you guys, but we'll probably just end this episode just as the steel blast furnace being the takeaway. I would like to upgrade our boiler here, so if we can afford that, why not? I guess we'll order that. That'll be a nice little upgrade. How much stuff's it gonna need? Hopefully not too much. I should probably also have steel kept in the system or something, or just order a bunch of steel just to get that out of the way, right? Like if I just click steel and we just order 1,000, can we do that? Allegedly we can. Why not? Let's just order it. This guy's slowly filling up. This guy will have a lot on his plate. Yeah. So how long will that steel upgrade stuff cost? Or have we already done it? Or is it currently being made? I think we've almost got it. I think we're just waiting on the casing, which is this guy here. Sweet. Oh, there we go. So now we've got 2 more steel upgrades. What I'm going to do is, because you can't just apply them, you've got to pick the thing up. We'll pick him up. We'll upgrade him. And that'll be good. Can we get the guy, please? There we go. So you just do it in here, like so. And so now we have a steel boiler, and he can aim this way. And that honestly should just be good. Everything should hopefully work there. We've obviously got to wait for it to heat up. I've got to put... I was going to put charcoal in, but I guess the coal guy's running, so don't need to even worry. And he's hot enough, so he should be producing steam already, which means it should be flowing somewhere, likely into this guy, constantly being turned into power, which is what it looks like it's doing. And that should be even better once this guy fully charges, or I guess fully heats up. And so we should be good. Everything should be good. And that should at least be this episode. Yeah, next episode we'll bring the quarry over, or we'll take the steam over to it, whatever we find ends up being more fun. And then, yeah, I'm gonna have to make the hatches for it, set up the drills, do all that sort of thing, and I guess we'll see how it works. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode. I'm a little bit strapped for time, so we probably won't read the books or anything, assuming there are books. I'm not sure if there are. But thank you for watching. Thank you to everyone, just period. Thank you to our donators and channel members. Don't feel pressured to donate or be a channel member. Watching the videos is more than enough. It's insane. The community we have as a result, like the fact that this area looks like just a rainbow and these are all just bases is insane. I am not allowed to zoom out anymore. Why aren't I allowed to zoom out? Zoom out limited due to memory constraints. If we press F3, I've got 16 gigabytes allocated. You're telling me this is using all that. I'm not allowed to zoom out more. Surely there's a setting for that. Surely there's a setting. How have they done this? Where is it? Like, I want to be in control of whether I'm allowed to zoom out or not. You know what I mean? Zoom, default 1, minimum 1, max 4. What's going on here? I'm not happy. Memory usage, here we go. Auto-release regions on map close. Constrain map zoom out. When true, max zoom out is limited by number of explored regions and amount of available memory. If this is bothersome, it is, I will disable it. And I will click accept, and now I can zoom out. Huh? Now it just doesn't tell me. No, it's still telling me. Hold on. Maybe on restart. Oh no, there we go. See, now I can zoom out, and sure, it lags for a little bit, but then I can see, like, I would have never found the Penguins Empire otherwise. We've lost it. Oh no, we're back. But yeah, thank you guys, genuinely. So yeah, thank you to our tier 3 channel members, Melizzi, Andre, and Sven the One, who is over here in Club C. Used to be Club L, now Club C. And hopefully, I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye. I do need a thumbnail, and it is nighttime, although someone is sleeping, so if I'm quick enough... Oh, someone else is sleeping. You ready? I don't even have to do it. And... Ta-da! It took a while. Alright, we'll quickly run in here, and we'll get a nice thumbnail of this guy. Beautiful. Alright, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.